Welcome to Aswan.
We're the Choose from Choose to Explore, where we show you how to see the world and save a dollar. We've been to over 50 countries, and this time we're taking you with us to Aswan, Egypt, a place with a completely different vibe than anywhere else we've been in the country. Down here in the south, we're exploring the colorful Nubian Village, venturing outside the Abu Simbel, sailing to the stunning Philae Temple, and tasting some of the best local food we found in Egypt. We got a private ride from Luxor here, and excited to get on the ground running. As always, we'll share exactly what it costs, so you can plan your own trip to Aswan and know what's really worth your money. Let's get right into this. Alright, so we just checked in here at Lawanda guest house, and this is a beautiful property. It's like we're in a fairy tale. It has all these colorful paintings, they have murals, they have all the artistry, and this is our room. Check it out. So they gave us split 2 beds here. Come through this way. Here's the wet room. So you have the sink, shower, and toilet all together. Best part about this is that it was only $17 a night. See the world, save a dollar. Alright, so we've been walking around and adventuring in Nubian Village. One thing I will say, the Nubians, compared to the northern Egyptians that we've seen, have been still trying to get us to buy everything, but
much less pushy.
yes, they're much less pushy. You tell them no, they still want you to see things, but when they listen, and they'll leave you alone too. Also, what I would say is that the Nubians, they look like us, they look like Africans. So it's definitely cool here. They call us brother and sister. I tell them I'm from Jamaica, and they love it. So absolutely amazing here.
Really good vibes.
So if you are actually staying in Aswan, you can take a boat that drops you right here in Nubian Village. And that's what I did last time. I didn't stay in Nubian Village. I actually took a boat across. What I would say, Nubian Village got built up a lot. It was not this colorful, not this bright. All these signs and things, they've changed, and it's good. That means that tourism is good. People are supporting them, so that's nice. Look at all of this artistry and design here in Aswan. So Liv and I decided to eat right here at this beautiful new restaurant that wasn't here last time I was here, that overlooks the Nile River. And we got 2 options that we could do for sunset. We'd either cruise on the felucca, or we could go up to the top and look at the Nile River from above. What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think we should do?
Well, let's eat, and so we can have a clear mind and decide, because the sun is going to set pretty soon. Alright, so far in Egypt, the food has been amazing. We just had, Liv got the potato tagine, and I got the Nubian chicken tagine. Rice was amazing. It was kind of like noodles, also with the rice, the vegetables, so good. But we decided that we're gonna go up, and as you see, we're rushing because the sun is about to set. So we're heading up right now, and we'll see you guys at the top.
Nice to meet you.
What's going on? That's right. So we're out here, we're riding. What's your name?
Mohammed.
Muhammad. I'm out here riding with Muhammad.
Yeah.
Beautiful out here. Got in the TukTuk. The sunset. Look at Nubia.
Welcome to Nubian Village.
Welcome to Nubian Village. We're out here in the desert. Man, this is amazing. We're riding, whipping through, and we're about to have the most beautiful view.
Jamaica #1.
Nubia, Jamaica #1. That's right. So this is the crazy thing. I took my food to go because I had to rush to get up here. But these dogs, they follow me. they smell the food and they think that I'm just gonna give it to them. Liv, what you think? I should give it to him?
Give it to him.
Liv says I should give it to him, so I'll listen to my wife. Happy wife, happy life. So I I definitely will say that this was the best decision we made to come up here instead of doing the felucca.
Yes.
We did the felucca actually in Luxor, and it was a great experience. But coming up here at the top of Nubian Village to see the views overlooking the Nile River, to see the sunset, the colors, this is just amazing. You guys have to do this.
Yes, 100% have to. My favorite thing so far.
Good morning, good morning. Another beautiful day here in Aswan. And if you guys can hear, that's the call to worship. We're here during Ramadan. And it's only 4:30 in the morning, and yeah, everybody's still at the mosque. Everybody's still out right now because it is still dark. But Liv and I are up because we're ready to go out and explore. It's still a long day, and it's our last full day here in Aswan. So let's go see what's in store. All right, so we got up around 4:30, got picked up, but that was a long drive. We got to see pitch darkness to having some light, and now we're in Abu Simbel. It's about 8:30. It's a lot of people here, which is okay. Can't do nothing about it. It's a lot warmer here, but still a little chill. And we'll see. Let's check out Abu Simbel now. All right, so we just entered Abu Simbel. It costs $765 Egyptian pounds per person. But once again, pro tip, bring your student ID. If you have one, it's half price. So we entered, they did a bag check, and we are walking by the temples. On our side, we see Lake Aswan. No, we see Lake Nazir, and it's beautiful. It's covered by water. And one thing that I realized that's different than the last time I came is you're allowed to take videos inside the temple. So maybe I'll get you guys some good footage last time. But last time they almost tried to arrest me for having my camera out. So thank God I won't get arrested this time. Well, I hope I don't. So coming out here and seeing Lake Nazir is so beautiful. It's a nice chill lake. Even though it's beautiful where it is, it's actually not its original location. They actually divided it, Abu Simbel, into over 1,000 pieces and moved it to its current location. So let's check it out. And hopefully let's not get submerged in the water.
Oh my God. So right in the front of Abu Simbel, you actually see 4 statues of Ramses II. Not just one, but 4 huge, massive statues that are so crazy, so impressive to see.
Yeah, they're over 20 meters tall, which is give or take about 60 feet. And as you can see, this is conceitedness at its greatest right here. 4 statues of himself, but don't worry, he's not just conceited. He also has some of his daughters. He has one of his wives here, so he likes other people than just himself. But
that's at the foot. They're like kind of small, even like not even life size really.
Listen. He's showing some love to some other people than just himself. But 4 of himself, 6 of his kids, his wife. It's cool. But also, these are really cool, and it shows you the mastery of their astronomy in Egyptian culture at this time, because this is over 3,000 years old, and it took over 20 years to build. But 2 days in the year, on February 22nd and October 22nd, which are the equinox, the heads of Ramses are illuminated by the sun. So it's amazing. In order to come and see that spectacle, it's actually double the price of the original ticket, but it's definitely worth it for a twice a year show, right?
Definitely. Alright, so if you walk a little bit further, you'll make it to the small temple, which was actually dedicated to King Ramses II's wife, Queen Nefertari. And this time, there's still 4 pretty big statues of Ramses up here, but this time he actually included 2 really big statues of his wife as well. So
listen,
he must have really loved her.
We're working towards equality over here, but it's okay. She is the same height as he is, so that definitely shows that he loved her so much. But this one is beautiful as well. These are about 16 meters in comparison to the other one, which is about 20 meters. So still really large, and this is considered the small one. But beautiful as well, right here on Lake Nazir. So we waited in this line, I think, for 76 billion years, or however long it is. And we went inside the small temple, and if the line is that long, let me tell you, it ain't even worth it to go in there. It's some hieroglyphics, it's nice, but The big one is a lot more grand, it's more expansive, has bigger artifacts and statues and things. So if you have time to kill, I'd say wait in that line, but yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, you're walking through and everyone's just walking all the hieroglyphics. It's just like too many people, honestly.
Yeah, way too many people for such a small temple. All right, so we just are leaving Abu Simbel. Actually, not just, we were just on a 3-hour bus ride back. We were tired and fell asleep the whole time, so time slipped us. But instead of going back to Lawanda and Nubian Village, we are actually got dropped off on the side of the road heading to Philae Temple. So we got about like a kilometer that we're gonna walk down the street in order to get there. So let's go. All right, so we just paid for the ticket to get into Philae Temple. It's $550 per person or to enter. Once again, bring your student card because you get a discount, half price. But what a lot of people don't realize is you got to buy a boat ticket that's there. So this is all up for negotiation, and let's see the price I can get for the two of us. The more people you have, the better price you'll get. So we finally made it over here to Philae Temple, and let me tell you, it was a long, tedious process because arguing / negotiating with Egyptians should be an Olympic game. Here's a pro tip: the more people you can get in a group before you enter, the cheaper price you're gonna get. So try to see if there are any other solo travelers so that you can negotiate the price and get it cheaper.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder because a lot of people do come with private tours already, so they're going to have their private boats. So you can't really join their group, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of negotiating can be very exhausting.
Ended up being about $150 per person to get over. They originally wanted $250 to $300. And last time I came, I paid about $50 to $100. So, I mean, maybe it's inflation, maybe it's the people being greedy, but we'll see. But we're here at Philae Temple. Let's enjoy it.
Alright, so now we're standing here at Hadrian's Gate, which actually has a gorgeous view overlooking the Nile. And it's really cool because when we were in Athens, Greece, we actually saw Hadrian's library. So really connecting things in our travels here.
So we were walking by and we saw this beautiful view of the Nile and just happened to notice that it's Hadrian's Gate as well. So Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor, Hadrian was a Roman emperor. So we're looking out at the beautiful views on the Nile.
So now we made it here to the Temple of Isis, and Isis was actually one of the most prominent figures in ancient Egyptian religion, so of course it's going to be a really huge temple here right on Philae Island. Yeah,
this is actually the center point of Philae Island, so it's beautiful to come here and to see the beautiful statue and temple. So let's walk through. So this was a religious site for ancient Egypt years ago, but after that the Coptic Christians also came and they took over, and you can see that through the Coptic cross and the religious site that was here as well. So definitely beautiful.
So after the Aswan Dam was built, the tide started to rise so high that this temple almost submerged completely under, so they needed to actually move it.
So in the 1960s, the Egyptian government, as well as the UNESCO World Heritage Site team, decided to move it to this current location. So this is the secondary location. If you look back over there, you'll actually see where the original location is. So interesting and so good that the Egyptian government and UNESCO were able to preserve the heritage and history of Egypt.
So now we're here at the Temple of Augustus, who was actually the first Roman emperor who ruled in Egypt.
And this temple behind us was dedicated in his honor, just around 30 BC. So old, but so beautiful.
So now we made it all the way here to the Kiosk of Trajan.
And this is actually built during the time of Augustus as well. And this one is actually unfinished, but it's 14 columns and it's one of the most iconic structures in all of Philae Temple. Truly beautiful and massive. We just got back from Philae Temple. We had to take a TukTuk back to it. It only cost us about 150 Egyptian pounds in order to get there, but we just dropped our bags and now we gotta eat. So let's go.
We give all people here, and we Nubian.
Yeah.
I didn't give anybody anything.
Nobody money.
You give t-shirt, you give everything.
Nobody.
Definitely not.
All right.
He's just lying.
Hello. How we doing? See you again. Me too. You too. All right. We walking through the Nubian Village again. Once again, trying to get us to get everything, but we know better. How we doing? But they're definitely more friendly here. No, thank you. All right, so the sun just set. We had a beautiful lunch, I guess dinner, right here on the water on the Nile. And we ended up eating at Doroka, which is a Nubian guest house. It has a hotel, it has food, it has restaurant. But man, it's really good. I had the fish tagine, tomatoes, really good. And what did you have, Liv?
I had the potato tagine and I had some Nubian tea. Really good.
Yeah. So
also the orzo soup.
Yes. So now we got to rush back because we got to get back to the hotel and we have to fly.
But wait, how much did that all cost?
Oh yeah. So that was the great part about it is that altogether it was under $11 USD. So super affordable. But now let's head to our hotel and let's go to the airport.
Before you come to Aswan, or really anywhere in Egypt, we suggest sorting out where you're staying ahead of time. We've been using a platform called Plannin that's helped us find great places to stay based on real recommendations from other travelers, not just generic reviews. It's completely free to use, and you can find exclusive deals, sometimes up to 40% off, that you won't see on the usual booking sites. If you want to check it out, just scan the QR code on the screen or hit the link in the description below to create your free account. We honestly think it's one of the easiest ways to save money and stress when planning your trip. Big thanks to Plannin for partnering with us and helping more travelers book smarter.
All right, so our time here at Lawanda Guest House has come to an end. My man Ahmed, he's been really taking care of me over here. He's been showing me, giving me good prices. He's been hooking us up. He even helped us get the taxi ride back to the airport and saved us a lot of money. So if you guys are ever in Aswan, please be sure to come to Nubian Village and take out Lawanda Guest House, right?
Thank you so much. We are so glad to have you here in the Nubian Village.
All right, so from Lawanda, we actually checked out, took a taxi to the airport. From that airport, we took a cheap flight, I think it was like $46 per person, to get from Aswan to Cairo. Now we're here in Cairo. We're about to get on our next flight, which is going to be to United Arab Emirates. So we're flying with Air Arabia. This is a low-cost carrier to get to our next stop. So thank you guys for checking out our channel. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.